Monday afternoon, and well, I'm gonna start by saying I had been speaking to the camera for quite a while, starting this vlog, and then I realized it wasn't filming. So I'm now like, I want to say the same again, but I'm a bit lost, so I'm so sorry. So I started this vlog yesterday on Mother's Day. I hope you had a fantastic Mother's Day. I know it can be hard for some of us. I had a good day with my son, it was quite good. But yes, I hope your day was filled with joy and happiness. Now today is Monday afternoon. I already finished work because last week there was a series of events that led to me reaching a really low point with my mental health. And I had an anxiety attack, like an anxiety attack, not panic attack, but an anxiety, to the point that my son thought I was really unwell, and I wasn't, but he wanted to take me to the hospital. And after that, I made a referral, self-referral to talking therapies with NHS. And I've got already an appointment booked for this week. I filled the online forms that I was sent, and I'm really looking forward to it because I feel like it might help me to really move with my life forward. Things are getting tougher and tougher, and I had a conversation with my son on Saturday because I know I cannot continue the way I am. So I am now thinking, is it now the time to stop teaching? Things are really bad in education, especially since COVID and the lockdowns. The pressures, the amount of workload the teachers have is enormous, and on top of that I've got two classes. I am doing the job of two teachers in the school, and I'm only one person. I cannot do anything else, and this is making me feel so bad. But I do enjoy my management and leadership role in the school, and that's something I want to continue and to continue pursue it. So yes, I am maybe thinking of changing a little bit my career in that sense. It might have the implication of a cutting and a drop in the salary, but there is an amount that I am comfortable with, and I already started to apply to some jobs. I wanted to just see what was going out there. Would I even be considered for the positions I was looking for? And I went on Indeed, I uploaded my CV, and I applied for a few positions around the area where I live, and today I received 3 positive replies from the applications I made. One of the replies, it just made me feel amazing, something I haven't felt in a long time because I've been feeling a failure. And then I received a reply like, your CV looks great, we really want to have an interview with you. And they might have said this to many other people, but I was in need of, feel good about the things I know I am good at doing. So yeah, it was very positive. I might not get these jobs because my notice period is quite big. I can only resign in May, at the end of May, and is to leave at the end of August. So for a job to wait for me until September is a big ask. But I needed to see whether I can do something else, because I'm not just a teacher. I am a person with lots of skills, and yes, at the moment I am teaching, but I know I can do much more than just that. So knowing these and seeing these was actually quite good to know. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more positive today, and I'm going to enjoy this afternoon. I am going to do some cooking today. I feel inspired to do some cooking, and I hope you are going to enjoy this vlog with me. I'm sorry for talking a lot about my mental health, but this is a channel where I want to be real, and I want to tell you about real life and what is happening in my life. So yes, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you stay here watching with me, and yeah, let's go and do some cooking together, okay? We are going to make a Portuguese recipe called merendas. Merendas are a brioche type of dough with a filling of ham and cheese. So I'm going to start making, and I'm going to use my mixer to do it. So I'm going to add 100 grams of milk. I warmed the milk a little bit in the microwave just to help the dough rise. I am going to add a sachet of yeast. Now I am going to add 400 grams of flour. Now I'm using bread flour for this recipe. I'm going to mix a little bit before I continue to add the other ingredients. Okay, I mix a little bit, so I'm now going to add butter. I've got 60 grams of butter. I'm going to add 1 whole egg. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. But you don't want to add too much, just to give that balance with the flavors. Now, depending on the flour, if you feel the dough needs a little bit more milk to just really come up together as a little dough ball, you can add a little bit of milk, but I would add just a tiny little bit, because you don't want your dough to be really wet. That's not what you want with this dough. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. Sorry, you can't see. So this is how the dough looks like. And I'm just going to knead a little bit myself to make a little ball. But now the dough is really elastic. So it's really good. So you don't want to add more milk or anything liquid to the dough. I'm just going to mix it a little bit more. And it's perfect now. Really perfect. Just trying to put this to the side, sorry. So. Now I'm going to cover this dough. I like to use cling film because it kind of helps the dough to sweat a little bit. This dough needs to sweat to be able to rise. So by adding the cling film, you are allowing the dough to sweat. Now it is important the temperature in the house or where you put the dough to rise is quite warm, otherwise it's going to take longer for the dough to rise. So I'm going to leave it for a few hours, hopefully 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and it will be done. I will show you the result after. I have made 12 merendas. They're here and here. So I usually try to make them very nice rectangles, but the last one, because I didn't want to throw dough away, I always make it with a different shape, but the other ones look more professional. Now I saved these bits because I'm gonna use it. I never throw nothing away, and actually I'm gonna use, I have some puffy pastry and I want to make a quiche, so I'm gonna use this to make a quiche. Now I've got egg, and I'm beating the egg. I need a brush. I'll come back with a brush. And now I'm just going to brush some egg on top, and I will bake it in the oven. Now, because the way they are cut, they're going to open a little bit and you'll be able to see the ham and cheese, but because the cheese melts, it's going to be great. So don't worry about that. These are great to eat like breakfast on the go or a snack in the afternoon. Great for packed lunches. It's such a nice recipe. Now if you have the freezer space, you could make some more and freeze them. I would bake them and then freeze. And then you can heat it again on your toaster. So I'm going to put them in the oven to bake.